say I chose songs that at some point were one of my favorites. Like you said, that Meek Mill song is played at basketball games, football games, birthday parties, weddings. Like everybody knows the lyrics. I've seen it on TikTok.
What weddings are you?
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Howard in at the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Walter in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
Who poked away? It's stolen by Barnes. Brown with it. He's picked up by Banchero. It's Barnes on the wing. Over to the wing. Banchero against Brown. Great D that time from Banchero. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Orlando with the ball. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Walter, guarded by Howard. Walter can't get it to go. And the Magic with possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
Suggs against Brown. Outside Carter. From 13. No luck on that one.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Poke loose. Banchero passes to Suggs. Carter with it, covered by Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Walter, good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Howard. Here's Carter. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well. But you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, number 1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
He's off on the second. Magic trail by 5. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Walter. Here he goes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter. And a look now at the rookies that have been on fire lately. Jacoby Walter on top.
He's giving them something most teams don't have, a first-year player who can carry his weight offensively.
Hey, anybody can open a bank account, but few can fill it up with the kinds of numbers he has over the last 10 games.
Now here's Banchero. His last outing, he had 20. And a missed layup. Toronto leading by 5. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Here's Brown, guarded by Banchero. Out of bounds, it'll be magic ball.
14th in three-point field goal percentage, and they've landed in the top half of the league for second chance points. They do a good job of chasing after their shots, but a little more effort around the rim could see them climbing even higher there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Fires, high post. Good, he hits the jumper.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Banchero. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Orlando calls timeout. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
BA, it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. It takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Now, here is Howard. He's covered closely. Back to Banchero. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got his second basket on the night.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
The drive by Brown, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Over Banchero. They get it again. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Back to Dick. To the paint. Pass to Walter. This one for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a 3. With the putback. The ball's knocked loose.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. Seems really frustrated.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Barnes shooting. That one on Banchero. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Olenix checked in for Dick. The Magic making a switch here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. One shot.
One shot. That free throw good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Here's Wagner, and he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Into the lane, and Anthony slams it in.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
Toronto leading by 12. Hurdle finds Barnes. Out left to the wing. Here's Walter. Orlando grabs the miss.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Anthony, the pass to Howard. Back to Anthony.
Raptors foul. Walter.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hurdle up top. Defended by Wagner. It's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Hurdle with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Brown. And so here is Orlando. They trail by 11. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Kept alive. Pass to Abaji. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Harris. Here's Wagner. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Walter. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Abaji. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Raptors. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, Orlando, pretty far behind right now.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Here's Shed. Off target from outside. Magic trail by 13. Inside. Here's Wagner. The layup off target.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Mitchell misses. Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Anthony. There's the triple. And another three for Orlando.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Out to the wing, to the middle. Boucher outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Raptors lead by 13.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Fernando's checked in for Toronto. Here's Anthony. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Pass to Mitchell, over to the left wing. And he drives in. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Black, tipped. Abaji, pass to Boucher. Outside Mitchell. Shoots. Got it. 2 for 5 now. Here's Anthony. 9 points in the game. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Harris. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And it's Orlando with another.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And the basket is good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Anthony. 11 points in the game.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Boucher passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Anthony grabs the board. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, and it would not fall for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Toronto out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 13-point game. They've got Scotty Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Barnes. Orlando making their last shot. And the shot goes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Anthony outside. From the high post, and he connects with a jumper. Anthony's got 13 now.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Banchero. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Toronto making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Carter, the pass to Howard. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Raptors lead by 11. Here's Dick. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Banchero, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron, and it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Howard's shot's good.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Hibachi. It doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 9. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Magic have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Suggs surveys the D. The 11-footer. That one a little long. Raptors lead by 9. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Back to Dick. The 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Walter, he's checked in for Abaji. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Barnes.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4-game foul.
Orlando with the ball, trailing by 13. To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Olynyk passes to Barnes. Here's Walter. Fires the three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Walters has got 11 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Howard. Suggs outside. Rebound by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs, takes the three. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Olynyk finds Barnes. Now Grady Dick. Second chance effort. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Suggs against Brown. They grab their own miss. To halt the run. And it's been Caro getting it to go. Give him 8 points now.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass. Getting after it for the second chance.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. Black passes to Suggs. Down low. Here's Isaac. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Outside Olynyk. A deep three. It's hauled in by the Magic. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Brown. Howard grabs the miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Olynyk against Suggs. And again, it's Orlando converting.
They're really working the paint now.
Toronto leading by 10. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Man, such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Harris comes in for Howard. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And so he hits both. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's Harris. Here's Black. Second chance shot. And it's in. Off the glass.
Yeah, I like the extra effort Harris is putting into crashing the offensive glass. Good timing by Gary that time.
A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. In third, the Raptors.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
First one falls for him.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the Raptors making a change here. Fernando's checked in.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
Anthony, the pass to Black. Wagner with it. And he slams it in one-handed.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Pass to Fernando. Here's Shed. Over Anthony. And it's Shed missing.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Abaji's checked in for Barnes.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Fernando. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Isaac outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Isaac.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Shed. To the inside. Here's Boucher, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Harris outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
From deep, Mitchell takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They led by as many as 18. Here's Abaji. Offline with a 3. Magic trail by 13. Black passes to Isaac. Out to Harris. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And the Raptors get it back. 2 points. That one goes. Boucher's got 4 points this quarter.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Anthony, the pass to Black. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Mitchell against Wagner. Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. On the wing, Mitchell. 4-3. He hits it. His fourth make in 10 tries.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 17. Left side, Mitchell. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Toronto out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Setting the floor for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at the 3. Now here's Pirtle. And that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 20. Well, Orlando's shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. To the middle. Carter can't get it to go. And so here is Toronto. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Hauled in by Brown.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Dick. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
Suggs outside. Pass to Howard. Suggs outside. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Banchero. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Barnes in the post. Guarded by Banchero. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 6th assist of the night. Dick with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. And that one is stuffed right through.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
And the bucket is good. Barnes has got 25 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 13. Here's Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got 8 points.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Pass to Dick. From deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Suggs against Brown. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And it's Dick off the drive. Pass to Walter. Over Howard. And here's Brown for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Now here's Suggs, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And Caro no good. Toronto leading by 19. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Dick. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. The Magic have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Barnes with it. Now Carter defending. To the left wing. Outside Barnes. Up and over Carter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Orlando calls timeout. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 19-point game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Here's Suggs. The Raptors making their last shot. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dick. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Magic trail by 21. Here's Suggs. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Dick. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Left side, Brown. Outside Barnes. There's the three. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Olynyk passes to Dick. Over Banchero. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Dick's got 30.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
That's tipped. Pass to Howard. Now Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. That's his 6th make in 11 tries. And Toronto calls time here.
Toronto with the timeout. It's that time, fans. Teaser time.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Abaji comes in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Brown. Toronto leading by 21. Here's Abaji. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Shots good by Black. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Walter. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Black. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Wagner adding another dimension to his game with the passing.
And for Toronto, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Pass to Black. Back to Harris. They get it back. Off target at the rim. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Wagner's got 6 points.
Well, he's become much more reliable at making those precise passes now. Harris solid at breaking down the defense in the pick and roll.
And that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Black passes to Wagner. Lots of room. Walter pulls it in.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Isaac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Pass to Boucher. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Anthony. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Black. He has 7. Isaac, right side. And Boucher with the block. Mitchell drives in. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Wagner. Rebound Toronto. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Here's Walter. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Isaac with it. Wagner outside. Here's Anthony going inside, and Anthony slams it in.
When Cole Anthony is hot like this, you just got to keep getting him the ball. I mean, he's capable of going on a major scoring run.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
The three is up. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's foul number 2 for him. Fernando's checked in for Olynyk. Howard's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Howard's shot's good.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's Abaji, guarded by Howard. Abaji can't hit. Magic trail by 19. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Harris. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mitchell. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Boucher outside. Back to Mitchell. No good. Unable to win this run. Anthony outside. From the high post, he drills it. Anthony's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Toronto out in front, leading by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Grady Dick out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Bruno Fernando. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Count it.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Magic trail by 19. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Howard inside, working on Barnes. The 3, here's Harris. Kept alive by Orlando. That shot off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
From 9 feet out, rejected by Brown. Howard against Barnes. Orlando with the rebound. And they're on the break. 3-pointer, Anthony. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Fernando. Guarded by Banchero. Good on the shot. Fernando's got 4 points this quarter. For Orlando, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And here's Banchero. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Brown. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Excellent hustle by the athletic Brown.
Pass to Howard. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Now here's Dick. Fernando, the pass to Dick. Over Harris. Dick with a miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Dick.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And he comes up with a bucket. Fernando's got 6 in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they'll keep possession. And Banchero gets it to go. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Now here's Harris. Anthony outside. Shoots over Brown. Tries again. Rebound Toronto. Fernando's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Dick. From outside, off the mark. Howard with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Tipped. Outside Dick. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an agile attack by Barnes. I mean, he really outworked the defense.
Here's Harris. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
They get it back. Outside Dick. Over Harris. And they recover it.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Dick. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Carter from outside, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Anthony misses.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Harris on the wing. Back to Anthony. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Anthony's got 26 points.
This has been Anthony's night for sure. Everything going exactly right for him at the offensive end.
Count that one.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
Now here's Olynyk. Here's Temple. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Black. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Orlando with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the paint. It's intercepted. In transition, the Magic on the run. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Temple, the pass to Fernando. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him.
Some changes for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Olynyk. Walter comes in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Temple. Now here's Harris. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Black. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Yes, it's good. Walters has got 21 points in the game.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Here's Black. Wagner up top. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And he gets that one.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Orlando's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Black. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Mitchell. Orlando with the rebound. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. Pass to Isaac.
Remaining in regulation time.
And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Fernando, the pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Walter, that's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Toronto on D. Off the inbound. And that one is hammered home.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
And the Raptors call time here. They lead by 31. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Mitchell with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And the Raptors, another three.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Scotty Barnes.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Black after the basket by Toronto. Isaac outside. Wagner right side. A shot to stop the run. Wagner, great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Black. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.